Hello, everybody. I am Marlisha. It's been a while since I've been recording by myself or with Talia. And I want to welcome you to, I can't remember the name of my channel.
Marlisha's Meanderings.
I haven't done it in that long. Welcome to Marlisha's Meanderings, my booktube channel. I have a guest with me today, my daughter Talia, who is Talia Nerds Out.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it's a book haul. I thought I'd finished all my books, but I was cleaning up a little bit and looking for something, and I found
Voila!
About a dozen or so books that I had forgotten to show you all. So we're doing that. So maybe I'm hoping that will kind of kickstart me into doing some more booktubing. I just haven't, between not feeling well and being really busy. And
I'm just lowering this a little bit for you, Mom.
Hmm?
Just lowering this a little bit and then backing it up a little bit. There we go.
I was just unable to do it, and then the idea of of recording and then uploading, I'm like,
Where's your pillow for back here?
You have it.
I have my own pillow.
You have mine. Mine's red.
Okay, well here.
Well, here, I got this one. So I move them around.
Because otherwise you end up looking shorter than you are. There we go.
Anyway, so.
Now you don't look like you're a mom mother.
My mother was pretty.
But my mother was short.
She actually was short. Very short. My grandmother. Okay, so.
Those
book
Italians.
Haul. Book haul. This is kind of an eclectic book haul for me. I don't know about Talia.
Mysteries.
Mysteries. Okay. So I'm going to do my mysteries first, and because I have a couple of mysteries, and then I'll go into what's not a surprise for me, which is faith books.
Mm-hmm.
So the first book I have to show you, and I don't remember if this is the way I normally do my my podcast or not, my booktube or not, but
I think you're variable.
I just kind of do what I do.
And also, this is a book haul, which is also different than your solo content anyway.
Yeah. I haven't done solo content in a while, so like I said, I keep looking at it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm in the mood to record, and I think about having to upload it. I'm like, no. So, so anyway, the first book I want to show you is one that Talia gave to me. I've read it. I have it on Kindle.
And you thought you had it physical and you didn't.
Yeah, I thought I had it on the physical, and I don't. And this is an Agatha Christie. It's A Secret Adversary, which is a Tommy and Tuppence.
You might actually have my stamp in it.
I know I have a couple of books with your stamp in it.
Okay, this one I hadn't gotten around to stamping it. I hadn't actually done more than my part way through.
Isn't that a neat cover? I love Tommy and Tuppence. And I dragged my feet and didn't want to read them because they're not Poirot. I love Tommy and Tuppence.
Were they your first non-Poirot?
No, Miss Marple was.
Mm-hmm.
And I also dragged my feet with her, but I had kind of a start with her before.
With the TV show?
No, I didn't watch the TV show. I think I watched one video. But I read for the...
the Christie's Missing?
The Christie's Missing or something. I read Murder at the Vicarage.
Right, that was the first one.
Yeah.
You hadn't read Secret Adversary before that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So this book, it's a hardcover. It has the nicest feeling cover to it.
I didn't like the formatting, but the type is nice and big for her, and this is such a nice cover.
It is. Tuppence in the lead as always. She drags that poor man.
He's definitely would be grabbing his hat.
Yes, but he's dramatic. If you don't know about him, he's very dramatic. I mean, she's like,
when he's comfortable,
she's like, excuse my French, hell on wheels. And,
yes, she is.
And he is, he's like dramatic. We have to be like Sherlock Holmes this time, or we have to be like Poirot this time.
But you don't see as much of that in the first book.
You see it a lot in the detective agency.
It's in. I have that one to show.
Yeah,
the one you're thinking about.
Yeah. So
Partners in Crime.
Yeah, and that's I'm looking for that one. But so this is
Dad's working on the fence behind.
Yeah, I apologize for any extraneous noise you hear. My husband's working on our gate of our fence, which looks like a drunken sailor.
He just retired this month, and he's doing all the projects.
All the projects, yes. This is the type in here, so it's not bad.
Which is why I was like, hey, you're going to want this. It's a cute cover anyway. Because I wasn't terribly happy with the formatting, and that brings an fashion enhancement for me. I went ahead and got the paperback. I don't know what happened to my original one. Well, I do.
Backwards.
it's gonna look backwards to us, I think, but I don't think it'll necessarily look backwards.
Sometimes things will not look backwards for us. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
It will. I think it depends on the device you're using.
I think you're right.
It won't on the computer, but I believe it does normally on the phone.
Right.
But this so what my original Agatha Christie collection I was silly enough to get rid of years upon years ago. So I have been recollecting them because I don't like that they've been making changes to the books. People have reported. I've noticed it with 10 Little Indians. And I've also run into even changes that have not been intended necessarily, where, like, particularly for Secret Adversary, I ran into a couple times where they had typos that actually changed the meaning of the sentence.
They weren't typos, really.
They were mistypings.
I guess that's the same thing. But
so because I know the story as well as I do, I caught it because I remembered what it should have said, which probably means I've read these books too many times. But I'm rereading this right now. And it fits in my cargo pocket. So I like this cover.
Cargo pants?
Cargo pants pocket. Yeah. Jane Finn on the cover with a little picture.
Okay, I've got another Agatha Christie. And this one Ty gave me as well. This is the Miss Marple, the complete short stories. I've read none of these.
And this kind of goes with this.
So that's a great cover, isn't it? It's just not quite as vintage as I normally like, but it's kind of an interesting cover. The print is good. The margins are good. So I'm not going to have to strain my eyes, especially if I'm wearing my glasses. I can almost read it without my glasses.
Well, when I saw that, it was almost like more than 70% of them were like the Tuesday Club murders. I was like, well, honestly, she's not going to find a better printing of the short stories. Let her have the full collection. If I want to read the little ones that I'm missing, I'll borrow hers.
Because there's good spacing between the sentences. They're not all run together. And for me, with my eyesight, I mean, my eyesight's not horrible. I can read this if I kind of, do this. But with my glasses, it'll be fine.
But it's very different than attempting to read this.
Yeah, attempting to read that would be...
Your typical paperback of the era. It was $1.25 in case you're curious. Oh, but you know what? I should be keeping track of how much my book would have cost because all these are old paperbacks. This one was $1.50. This one is $1.25. Back in the day. No, that's a newer release. So I don't know that any of yours necessarily.
Yeah, I think
because just like the Tommy and Tuppence, it has a newer re-release.
Yep.
But these are almost all old Dells. And this is the Tuesday Club Murders, which is a really interesting cover for that.
Yeah, I see. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a microscope with I guess that's Mary Mead. Yes. St. Mary Mead. And the skeleton hand and the blood dripping on the reflecting glass.
Yeah. Mirror.
So.
Okay.
I love the good old mystery covers. They don't do covers for books like they used to.
No, they don't. We were just talking about that. Now, this book here, I'm not sure if this is going to be mine or not.
We know it's not going to be mine. It was... So there's a story behind this. First, go ahead and show
what it is. It's Agatha Christie's The Murder on the Links, which I love because Cinderella is brought into this.
Yeah, this is the third one that she wrote.
Okay.
Because it was first she did Mysterious Affair at Styles. Yeah. Then it was Secret Adversary, and then I believe it was this one.
This one is another one that has that really nice cover. I love the way it feels. It's got good spacing, but it's awfully...
The type is small. So we'll have to see how the paperbacks compare. So what happened was, first of all, the original story is, I picked this one up thinking it was an annotated version a while back. Received it, not an annotated version. It has a little bit of a biography of Agatha Christie in the beginning, but that's not annotated. I was not happy. I said, I want my money back, and here, take your daggone book. Well, they said, no, that's okay. You can take your money and you can keep the daggone book. So I have it, but I'm still not happy with it. So I have a paperback version of it coming in, a good old fashioned paperback. I had accidentally picked up two. So you have an option of going like, do you like one of the paperback types better or do you like that one better? Because that one's close enough that it could be touch and go which one will have better type.
Yeah.
So we'll do a comparison. One of my Murder on the Links is supposed to come in today. But I'm not sure when the other one's supposed to
And
come.
there's nothing wrong with the book. It's a good book.
It's a good book.
It's
an
just
excellent
not what
book.
you want. In fact, if I don't take it, it'll probably go to our church library.
Right. No, I love the book. It's just that when I had that, I'm not happy with the formatting.
Yeah.
And for the type to be that small, I wanted a paperback.
Yeah. The type is very small. Even with these, well, these are not my current glasses. These are my backups. Well, my backup to my backups. So it's not, not a real good idea, but it's a little dicey. Now,
I'm actually surprised at the size of the book that the type's not better.
Yeah, that book is pretty good size. I would have thought that the type would have been at least the font size bigger.
But you know what? They have stupid size margins. Like stupidly fat margins, which I don't know why.
I mean, they have nice spacing between the sentences. Not more than you should.
Yeah.
But given that spacing, they should have bigger type.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure why they made the formatting decisions that they did for that.
And I don't know who the publisher is, but
I think it's an independent publishing.
Okay.
Which is why I was so careful when I picked up some of my replacements this time around. That I made sure to get old Dells or old publishers, because I'm like, you know what, I prefer they be used because at least I know that they're, for the most part, they had pretty normal type.
Not always. Some of those.
I mean, sometimes they were pretty small, but I mean, like they didn't tend to have some of the funky editing choices.
Now this book, I forget why I picked it up, but I know I've been wanting to read it.
Okay,
for a while.
that was, I have this as well, and it's in my room. This was recommended by our Allergy to Hours class multiple times.
That's right. Yeah, it's called In This House of Breed, which I think takes place in a monastery.
It does,
and it's a beautiful book cover.
It is a fictional book.
Yeah, and it feels really nice. Not quite as safe as the others, but it does feel very nice.
Apparently, it gives a good snapshot of monastic life.
That's what I'm interested in. And the print is nice in here.
Yes, it's got it. The print and the feel of it makes me think of some of my Georgette Hayes.
There's nice margining. There's nice spacing between the sentences.
The ones in my Country House mystery collection.
And these, I mean, this is a big book. This is
no, it's thick. It's thick. I considered it for Big Book Summer, but I got it too late.
I can't tell if that's
over 600 pages.
So this is what I was reading. I was listening to somebody, a Christian booktuber. I can't remember her name because she's new to me, and she calls these chunkers. I think she called chunks, something like that. She made me laugh.
Chunkalunks, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. So this is one of those. Whatever she called it, this is one of those. And I'm looking forward to reading it. I've been wanting to read it for a long time.
No, I have it on my TBR. I keep meaning to read it like soon, but I might have to put it up to next book summer or whenever I next feel like reading it.
Well, I need to clear out some of what I want to read. I started off well this year, and it's not like I'm not reading stuff. I am reading stuff. I just need to clear out time wastes. I'm also doing more cooking, and I'm doing more baking, and I'm doing more of other things. I started to dye up yarn for my shop and everything. So finding time to read and get my other stuff in, like chores and stuff, life stuff, doesn't always happen to my reading. So,
that was you.
Yeah.
So, I have this one was pulled from your collection because you didn't realize you had two. You have the good old fashioned black. It's Bantam Books. They have the black Agatha Christie collection, mystery collection. And they have all of her books in that. They look like the ones you get in the library.
I'm still trying to
And
find
that's where I first ran into them. And I have quite a few of them in that. But I tend to right now be gravitating a lot towards the old paperbacks because they're easier to carry.
Yeah.
And they're also cheaper. You have fun covers.
Although I do want that set one for my Partners in Crime.
Partners in Crime.
The other ones I'll get.
I have that. You'll be getting that.
For Christmas, probably.
Yeah. But you didn't realize you had the paperback version of Cards on the Table. There's the mail.
All right.
Good. Then we should have part of our book haul.
Yeah, but let me just do my next book so that you're not going to run short.
So this is Cards on the Table. And I already happen to have also the bigger one, but I was like, I can see myself reading. It's got good print in it.
Yeah. I told her she's not to get rid of it.
Yeah.
One of us will keep it.
Yeah, because this is a favorite book for both of us.
when they leave the ending the way it should be.
Well, yeah, that's the
And
TV
don't
show's
mess
fault.
up like they messed up so many things on the TV show. Don't get me started.
But I do the casting was never
No,
a
it wasn't the
problem.
casting. It was the people who did. And I'm surprised. I bet Poirot, I to say, probably pitched a fit.
Well, Suchet had a lot of Suchet's focus was making sure the character was right, and that was his main focus. He fought every battle. He was never going to be able to.
Yeah, yeah. Now this book here is Peter Kreeft. His only novel. He's a Catholic,
I've always heard it say Kraft.
Yeah, he's a Catholic.
I've heard it both.
Catholic writer. Usually he writes nonfiction. This is his only fiction book. It's called An Ocean of Angels. Now I haven't even opened this yet, so let's see what we got in here. I think I got it like in a bundle with something else.
Yeah, I think you got her on sale or something.
Because it came from Word on Fire.
Yeah, and it also actually came, in a plastic wrap. We sell them frequently. Did you tear it?
I think I tore it. Let's see here.
Freshly new, and you go tear.
Well, you know what? I didn't expect it to be.
No, I wouldn't have expected that to be a pocket either.
Pocket. Let's see here.
I'm sure that could be taped down easily now.
Taped not easy enough. So let me see the damage I did here. Oh, see, it's a window.
Yeah.
It's a window. Okay.
Why would they choose to do a window
I don't
like
know.
that?
Okay, so I'm going to show you without the tear
torn
first.
Yeah.
This is the book. Isn't that a beautiful cover?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I tore because I didn't expect it to be a window. I thought it was a complete, like this. But no, it's a window. It's open here. So that kind of annoys me, but I can easily fix that with tape.
Yeah.
The print is pretty good size. A little on the small side, but pretty good size. And it's got, let's see here, my glasses on. I can't read this without my glasses. Okay, the first thing I'm seeing says Mother, Nahant. I mean, these are titles for the chapters. House Bugs. Some interesting titles. War in the Womb. A whole bunch of different titles. And there are... This is over 400 pages, including the postscript. So I think this will be really interesting. As you can see. So yeah, never mind this. That makes me annoyed. But
We'll get some tape and
fix it.
But that's I bet that happens to a lot of people.
Well, you don't expect it to be.
No, you don't.
Because I was trying to get it off the cover and grab.
It grabbed that. Yeah.
When you're grabbing it like from here, it wouldn't have torn anything.
Yeah.
So that's annoying.
Well, it looks like my
Diddly game.
Murder on Links. So this is one of them.
That's a cool cover. That's not too bad for print.
And this one was 75 cents back in the day.
That's not bad print, actually. Because I'm wearing my glasses, I can read that. Yeah.
It's probably about the same size as this one here, just with less.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, actually, this is a little bit bigger. Look at that.
Which one's a little bit bigger?
This one.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at
I guess the spacing's just more for this one.
Yeah, because if you look at the actual print.
Mm-hmm. I guess when you have more spacing, it gives the impression.
Yeah, I can read this. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What'll be the figure out is it'll be the next one that comes that you'll see, because which one between.
Is that your current show? I mean.
Yes, we're going to count this as my current show.
Okay.
We've got the golf ball. We've got...
A face picture?
Yeah, picture of face. A sketch of a face, it looks like.
Gardener's gloves?
Gardener's gloves and the spade.
Yep.
So, and I don't think these older ones don't always credit the artists. I don't recognize the artwork, but yes.
Very cool.
It's another classic mystery cover. Whereas the last one I showed was just more like, almost like your Miss Marple one, where it wasn't so much of a classic cover as it was a,
nice cover.
Yeah.
Kind of a whimsical cover. Okay, this is another Peter Kreeft book, and I may have gotten it with the one I just showed you.
Mm-hmm.
This is St. Augustine's Confessions Unpacked.
Okay.
So it's explanations of St. Augustine. And it looks like they bold the explanation. The print is pretty good. And it's got a nice cover feel to it. This is important to me. It has a really nice feel to it. And I've been wanting to explore St. Augustine to see which one I prefer, Augustine or Aquinas.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have the shorter Summa,
mm-hmm.
which he actually, which Aquinas himself put together.
Yep.
Because he was asked to put together a shorter version.
And we have another book. I don't know if
we have a couple of books on Augustine.
Yeah. I don't know which one it is we have that has notations like Teresa of Avila.
Oh, that might be. I don't think we have it for Confessions, do we?
I don't know, but we have one. It's sitting there with my Teresa of
Because
Avila.
I have two different versions of the Confessions.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have one for Confessions. Because I went and I searched out. I don't know that it has necessarily the annotations necessarily. It's put out. I went and I really researched the translations. Because I actually have two translations of the Confessions.
Well, I know that what my mission was, I wanted people that I was finding difficult to either understand or to connect with. So I was looking for St. Thomas Aquinas, Augustine, Teresa of Avila, and now I want to get John of the Cross.
Mm.
Those are the ones I have.
I mean, I have John of the Cross, but I have a simple like Dover John.
Yeah, and so I have John of the Cross
for Dark
upstairs.
Night of the Soul.
Dark Night of the Soul. I have his poems and some of his writings upstairs. But I'd like to have something like I have for Teresa of Avila and Augustine. I think it's Augustine, or maybe it's Aquinas. I forget.
Well, we do have a special one from Augustine where I searched out the translation and everything.
Because it was like, it's supposed to be like, it was a study guide type book for both.
I know at least it was a really good translation. It was put out by Catholic publisher.
Yeah.
But when I saw it recommended highly among
it might be Sophia Institute Press. It could be TAN. Who knows?
I think it was TAN.
Yeah. TAN does a good job. Boy, it's a good thing I got those calendars before TAN's site went a little wonky because I can't get that book still. They had a really good sale. A book that I was looking at was like 50% off, and they kept telling me, go pick it up, but it wouldn't let me check out. They said, we'll give you free shipping. I said, good, let me check out.
Put down me now, because I have more books than you.
That's fine. I have books still.
Okay, because I'm afraid you'll run out if you do doubles back to back.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't. That's why I stopped you. So this one is Agatha Christie, An Overdose of Death, 50 cents.
Who's that?
This is Hercule Poirot. The title you know it by is 1-2 Buckle My Shoe.
Oh, okay.
Another title for it is The Patriotic Murders.
I don't know that title.
So I'm not sure why this one has 3 titles versus the normal 1 or 2.
Maybe different areas.
Like both Overdose and Death and Patriotic Murders were both British titles.
Oh, were they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure why she switched from the Patriotic Murders to An Overdose of Death. And I know, and the other one, 1-2 Buckle My Shoe, was the American title, as I recall. But I've only read it under the 1-2 Buckle My Shoe title previously. That was my old copy. But this one is 50 cents originally. This is a 1967 printing. So yeah, it's been a very long time since I've read this one. This is the one with the dentist.
And some of the things I haven't read yet. I've seen them on the...
Right, so sometimes you feel like you've read it, but you know already how much that show sometimes changes things. So, I'm actually... Oh, hey, look, I think these might have been put out...
Oh, yeah, close. Yeah,
they're both Dells. This one's 50 cents and this one's 75 cents. Oh, my. Murder on the Links is more popular. 1970... Let's see if it's slightly different year. It might be slightly different year. I think this was 65.
Like it's older.
This is 67. This is 70.
Yeah.
So that
inflation.
They went up by
25 cents.
25 cents. Can you imagine that time period? Someone was probably like, I only paid 50 cents. A couple years ago when I picked up An Overdose of Death. Now I had to pay 75 cents here. Oh my gosh.
Highway robbery. Okay. My next book is by Mark Shea and it's put out by Basilica Press. This is making sense of scripture, making sense out of scripture, reading the Bible as the first Christians did, which probably means it's going to be put into context.
Mm-hmm.
The what's going on in the area, what's historically going on, all that kind of stuff. Mark Shea is well respected in Catholic circles, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Looks like he might be tying it in somewhat to some things that are happening in the present time. So I'm looking forward to looking at this. I can't believe I've left this for so long because it's been sitting in my I can't look at this pile because I haven't shown it on the podcast.
Okay, this is 50 cents as well. And this is Peril and House, another one that's been a very long time since I've read this one. One of those ones that has a cast of characters at the beginning.
Oh, those are always fun.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never had one that has the cast of characters, but then shows what page number they show up on.
Oh, huh.
So, like, Hercule Poirot, Captain Hastings, page 1. So it says, Hercule Poirot. His inordinate pride was matched only by his unerring skill as a detective extraordinaire. Captain Hastings, ever a faithful companion of the great Poirot, he wondered if at last his old friend's powers were faltering.
Always. Always wondering
So we have Nick Buckley on page 7, Commander George Challenger, page 8, 17, Ellen. And so they give a short description of each person and the page number they show up. I know Jap's in here. Yeah. He doesn't show up until page 116.
Wow. Poor Jap got shortchanged.
I remember when he shows up, too. So, this is put out by Pocket Books.
Yes, that toward the end. Peril in House. That's the one with the big framed picture over the bed. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's actually not the best cover for it.
Let's see. No, they could have done a lot better.
Because this is one that really could have had a very dynamic
cover. They could have that.
Yeah.
I mean, Peril and House was up on a cliff, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I do understand what they were going for. I can remember an incident in the book that they're going for here, but they could have been a lot more exciting about this cover.
Or they could have done like the bee and the hat and the.
Oh, there's a lot they could have done with this one.
And a sports car.
So they did. They missed. They definitely had a. They missed out with the cover opportunities for this, but
it's a good story though.
Yes, it is. 50 cents.
50 cents. Okay, I have 6 left, Talia.
Okay, I have. I'm gonna have to start doubling up, and I know for the McGray ones, I kind of consider them both of ours because it's one of those ones where it's mine, but it's in that selection that we're like, Talia's murder collection is basically.
And if I have something that she wants, chances are I don't, but I could for some like the Josephine Tays and things like that.
It's less likely she's gonna have because I'm making a concentrated effort to kind of make like a golden age mystery library area for my room. So that, and I try to make that the stuff near the door that's most easy to access. So Mom literally could be like, "Hey, I just want to borrow a Golden Age. Hang on, let me look at
And my stuff, I have to go through because I'm still.
That's what, like my only. Actually, that's the only area I've organized.
I'm still trying to organize my shelves. I'm trying to empty some of the yarn I don't need so I can put my books. And then the big job happens of putting certain books in certain places because right now they're just where I could shove them. So
that's where most of my stuff is. The only place where it's absolutely organized for sure is I have an area, and that's my Golden Age mysteries. You don't go yet because I wanted to double because I have many more. This is Partners in Crime that we were talking about earlier. This is the Tommy and Tabitha short story collection, 95 cents from Dell. So another price hike.
Must be like 1975 or something.
So let's see. 97. Hey!
I'm good.
January 1975. So, I do like the cover for this one. Another one with a spade.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting cover page.
But Dell generally does a pretty good job.
Print's not too bad.
Now, it looks like, I think for most of my Dell ones, I'm going to have one of these inserts to pull out.
It's always fun.
Yeah. I just had to be careful.
Just leave it in there. Doesn't hurt anything.
It distracts me.
Doesn't hurt anything. Just treat it like another page.
It distracts me.
You have issues. Okay. Now, my next book is by George Weigel. I think that's how you pronounce his name. It's called Letters to a Young Catholic. And I'm not even sure what this is about. I know I picked it up for a reason. It's been a while.
Did you pick it up for you or for Davina?
No, I picked it up for me. To read it.
Well, I presume if you picked it up for yourself, I assume it would be to read it.
I'm not really sure why I got this book. It's been that long.
I guess we'll be discovering.
Let me see here. Acquire the Habit of Being, the grittiness of Catholicism.
We'll read this here. The
No, you don't want to.
The flap should tell you some information.
Long read for his incisive commentary on Catholic scene around the world, George Weigel here offers his most personal work yet in a book that is at once a profound statement of belief and a remarkable tour of the global church. Written for young Catholics, not so young Catholics, and the curious souls of any religious persuasion or none, these letters convey the power of faith that is at once personal, universal, timely, and eternal. So, it goes on to say more. I don't want to read the whole thing to you, but it looks like it'll be interesting. That's probably why I picked it up, because I like this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the print is really good on this as well. Good spacing, good size for those of you whose eyesight.
How does the cover feel? Decent.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Murder and Links one.
No, I mean it's just a cover.
It's just a normal cover.
Yeah, but it's a nice book. It looks like. I like the artwork on it. These books have really, really nice covers. This is by Basic Books, which I've never heard of. A member of the Perseus Books group. I have no idea who that is. Perseus. I have no idea who that publisher is, but they have a nice cover to it.
So then I have here, After the Funeral, which I could not believe I didn't already have.
I love that story.
Also known as Funerals Are Fatal, but this is the title I've normally read it under.
That's the one with, what's her name?
Cora, I believe.
Cora,
Yeah,
Cora. Did they change the ending for the show?
I've never watched the show.
I'm trying to think, because I know who they had. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, you'll have
to read it.
You'll have to tell me later. I've never watched the show because I know the show makes significant changes, and I am a stickler for Poirot, especially since I know that they don't make minor changes either.
Mm-mm. No, they've made some major changes.
They've made some major changes, and
I'm a stickler to a point. I'm not as bad as Talia, but I can give some leeway. But when they make major changes, then I have a problem, like I did with Cards on the Table. I was really annoyed.
It was
with that.
drastic.
Very drastic, all across the board almost.
Yeah, I think every aspect of this, there was an aspect of the story that wasn't changed in one. It barely, like, it was the same. It was
they should have said based on.
Yeah, it was somewhat recognizable as.
To be fair, I think they did say based on.
But still, it's like.
But
it's supposed to be Cards on the Table. I just kind of feel like.
If you're gonna call it Cards on the Table, then make it Cards on the Table.
Yeah, but you'll have to tell me later what they did different, what they did for After the Funeral, and I can verify for you whether or not that's a change. Because, even though it's been a while since I've read it, I do remember the book. Mm-hmm. It's been a while. So, and I'm just picking up Agatha Christie's again because I can't trust they won't change things.
Yeah, I've picked up. I'm doing books. I've gone
and I'm picking up older printings because I can't be sure that they aren't going to be changing things in the print versions that are coming out.
I'm glad I got the pretty books that I got when I got them, but that was basically a phase, I think, because they're too expensive and they take up too much room.
Yeah.
So I need to have certain books that are tangible hard copy because I don't want to open my Kindle one day and find it's gone or it's changed or because I'm only renting. No, I'm not. I bought the book, but now apparently you're renting them. So
well, then of course the problem is when unfortunately whoever is in charge of the Christie estate apparently has no problems with changing the text later to make it less offensive. That I'm going to go get the old offensive text.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like offensive text, but I want to have what
I've been reading these books for over 30 years. Not over 30. I've been reading it almost 30 years, 25 years.
I want what was written. I want what was written. If the author changed it, like Agatha Christie changed her title for, it was called...
it was 10 Little Indians. It is... She changed it to 10 Little Indians. Later it got changed and then there were none.
Yeah, but the original title she changed from something else that was a little less.
Yes.
And I understand that, but she changed it.
Yes, she did.
But
it's during her lifetime.
It's like not wanting to have Gone with the Wind be Gone with the Wind or Uncle Tom's Cabin. Those books are about that, and if you change it,
you can't. In order to just have a conversation with somebody if you feel like they can't, like if you want to discuss that this is inappropriate or whatever,
Right.
or just accept that it's a period piece.
It's a period piece. This happened. Not closing your eyes and shutting your ears doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah, and it's not helpful.
No. And so, okay, this is a pet peeve of ours, so we'll stop now.
But anyway, so I am picking up some of the older things from her again because I'm familiar enough with her work that I know when it's been changed.
I'm getting to the point with her work that I know when it's changed, and I'm afraid to go and look at some of the Star Wars stuff because
well, they don't necessarily, some of the old Star Wars stuff they might not necessarily change in the same way, because the problem that's happening with Agatha Christie is because people are deciding that something that happened back in the 20s to 40s or 20s to 70s offends them, and so they're going to change it, and it's like, well, that was that era, and maybe if you can't handle it, don't read it.
Don't read it. Don't mess up for everybody else, and don't mess with the author's intent.
So this is apparently like a mini biography. It was in a bundle, and it's intimate backstage look at the working methods of the greatest puzzle weaver of all time. So just a little bit thing about Agatha Christie. It was like, okay, that'll be fun.
Well, that's got good print to it.
It's got good print. It should be a quick thing. It has a little name tag in it. It was $1.75 at the time.
It must be like in the 90s or 80s or something.
I don't think it was even that late. 1975.
Why is it so much more expensive than the other one that was only 75 cents?
Maybe because it was, I don't know. Well, it's not put out by Dell.
Oh, okay.
It's a different publisher.
Well,
that might be the difference. This is a different publisher.
Well, why do they get away with highway?
This is Award Books.
And
this is in New York. Dell might be
wherever.
Dell might be the British publisher, Mom.
Okay. I don't think Dell is British.
Let's see what title I have for this must be Overdose of Death. Because 1 2 Buckle My Shoe was the American title. I'm pretty sure that Overdose of Death was a British title.
And you're probably right because the printed in the USA by Dell Publishing.
But maybe Dell.
Dell Publishing, 3rd Avenue, New York.
Okay.
I thought Dell was American.
Okay. Huh. I mean, maybe they chose to go with the British title?
I don't know.
I'm almost 100% sure that 1 2 Buckle My Shoe is the American title.
I think you're right. Maybe?
I had to check my Agatha Christie cheat book.
I can't get that. I was looking for that.
I'll have to find it for you. I'll have to check on eBay. I'm sure I can, because they're hard to find.
Yeah, no, I looked all over the place.
Because mine's getting a bit beaten up because I've had it,
I think Brittany has one, doesn't she?
She does, because I bought one for her.
Yeah.
Because and that's a Checker Bee checklist. They don't make Checker Bee checklist anymore. I picked it up in the 90s, late 90s. When I first started with Agatha Christie, and I was a couple years in, and I wanted to have a checklist. It has a description. It gives you all the information about the book, like alternate titles, the adaptations that were made at the time. They didn't even have Spider's Web out yet as a novel.
Okay.
They only had the play, so it didn't make it into the book. So that's, but it's an old book, and it's getting a bit beaten up because I've had it for, I've probably had that for a little over 25 years because I have actually been reading Christie almost 30 years. It'll be 30 years, I think, next year. So, it'll be crazy.
Right.
But yes, so that's it for this one.
Are you done?
Oh, I'm done? No, because we have our Maigret. But I can,
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 books.
Okay, so what let me do Verdict 12, and then you can do that one. And then I'll do a few more, and then we'll just keep alternating from there. Because Maigret is a whole box.
You're not going to do the whole thing one by one, are you?
No, I'm going to be showing a couple at a time. Just like I did with a couple of Agatha Christie's there. So this is Verdict 12. This was I got this, I believe, as a free book credit.
I thought Maigret was written by someone else.
No, this isn't Maigret.
Okay. Yeah.
This one was just a free book credit.
Okay.
This is Raymond Postgate. This is a British, not this particular copy, but this is in the British Library of Crime Classics, not this particular edition. This is an older one. I wasn't able to get the British Library of Crime Classic as a, this is 1986 printing. although it looks like it might have been copyright originally in 1955.
I wonder if they have 12 Angry Men.
This sounds like 12. I'm sorry, this first published in 1940 as version 12. And it sounds similar, very similar to 12 Angry Men, but you have women on the jury, and the person who is being tried is a woman. So it is slightly different.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I wonder if they had that. Glad I get that.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to check it. It might not even be called the same thing. Just like a couple of the ones that Hitchcock based his off of were not called the same thing.
But they should say based on the book.
Yeah, sometimes they will do that. I'm sure if you looked up and say, hey, was 12 Angry Men based off of a book? And then it would go from there. But this is pretty close in time. I'm interested in seeing if this... I'm not quite sure when 12 Angry Men came out.
I think probably that has women on the jurors. This only had men. So I'm thinking that it was probably in the 50s maybe. Or
this is 1940.
Well, the movie was maybe in the 50s.
Right, but I'm saying it'd be interesting to know if this book was already out. So, like, if, even though it might not have been based off of this, if it had an influence still.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to... It might have. It might have.
Because I don't know if 12 Angry Men was earlier than 1940. What?
I don't know. I was looking for my phone.
But your phone is recording.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So.
Okay.
There you go.
My next book is The St. Joseph Guide to Lectio Divina, Sharing the Word with the Holy Family. This is by Carl A. Schultz, and it's put out by CatholicBookPublishing.com, Catholic Book Publishing, which is a good, reliable place to get books on the Catholic faith. Got really nice print in it. And cover's really pretty. I like the cover a lot. And I've been wanting to do more with Lectio Divina, which is reading of scriptures. And I tried different methods and nothing really seems to stick, so maybe this will be helpful. I'm hoping it will be. Every time I look into it a little more, it helps a little more, but I haven't been able to find the exact method that clicks for me. You need to stop looking at that.
Well, I was looking up for you the question you had.
Yeah.
So, 1957 was the movie.
Okay.
And it looks like there was... Sorry. This is a... I'm not sure if this is a short story or if it's a play in its format. Because they do have it's by Reginald Rose. It just says a landmark American drama that inspired a classic film. But I'm not completely sure if this is a screenplay. Like, if
we can look it up later. Yeah. Oops.
What?
I got attacked.
Oh, Brittany Hinny Huiha attacked you.
Yep. Put him facing the corner. Okay.
That's mean. Bree didn't deserve that.
Your turn.
Okay, just putting this down.
Actually, he's upside down.
Oh, don't put Bree on his...
No, he's not.
Bree doesn't deserve that. Okay, so I don't think these are in any particular order because I had two Maigret collections I was looking at. And Maigret there's a TV show based off of this series.
A couple of them, actually more than two.
Oh, that's true. It's quite a few.
One of them has Rowan Atkins in it, the guy who plays Mr. Bean.
But this is an older show, at least 1950s, if not. I think it has quite a range of time, from what I gather.
He's a lot different.
It's French.
He's a bit different in the book so far as I can see. I'm reading, I think it's the first book I'm reading.
Well, that's why they say he really wasn't the way that they chose to portray him in the show. You can see why they said like it wasn't the most accurate depiction of him.
But I like the way Rowan Atkins played him. He did well, and I didn't know about how it was supposed to be played. I saw the show first. I never heard of it. But the book is good. The main character is very stoic. I mean, I think if Agatha Christie got a hold of him, she'd probably call him wooden-faced.
But it's a French detective. So I have two of them here. Maigret Goes to School and Maigret and the Mad Woman. I have no idea of the order. This looks like most of these are in the same collection. So like the same publisher. I'll show one more from that publisher, it looks like. Maigret Has Scruples.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay, the next one I have is Rekindling Wonder. It's by Father Christopher Seith. Seith? If it's pronounced like Keith, it would be Seith. It's Seith. Father Christopher J. Seith, I'm going to say. Rekindling Wonder, Touching Heaven in a Screen-Saturated World.
Oh, nice.
So this is the book. It's got a nice cover to it. This is the priest who wrote it. And it's put out by En Route. The winner of the, I don't know what that award is, but some book award. 2022, it looks like. So, En Route Books and Media, LLC. Oh, it's got really nice print.
That's nice.
Make the Time. Yes, look at the print in this. Very nice. I'm always interested in things. I think I make no judgments on anyone else, but I think that in general, people, myself most especially, are too connected. Is too connected?
Or too connected. People are too connected.
People are too connected, myself included. And I like the
because
idea.
myself included, it would be separated by either commas or dashes.
Yes, it would have. So this is something I'm very interested in. I'm really interested in disconnecting more. Not entirely. I don't want to completely become a hermit, but I think screens are taking over the world and I want to be away from them a little bit. And I think this will be helpful. So, and I think, oddly enough, if I get away from the screens more, I might be booktubing more. So, that's this.
I have a few more McRae's to show from the same collection. So, McRae and the Yellow Dog.
Now, none made me laugh because even though I know McGray is not gray, McGray, gray, and a yellow dog. It made me laugh. It did.
McRae at the Coroner's.
At the corner?
Corner.
Like that, like
the place that people go.
Yeah, okay.
McRae and the Vichy.
Vichy. Like the Vichy government.
Yeah, I'm assuming so because France. Yeah. So those are the three that I'm going to show.
Okay. And this one is Characters of the Passion by Fulton J. Sheen. I love Fulton Sheen, and he's going to become a blessed in September. I'm so excited.
And that's when the Fulton Sheen class is going to be at ICC. Lessons
on Faith and Trust, which is, yes, right up my alley, this kind of book. It's a very thin little book. It's put out by Liguori Press, which is a very well-respected press. This is Catholic Press, and this is the print. Very good print, very good margins. If I wanted to take notes, I'd be able to. Oh, they talk about Claudia in here.
Oh, okay.
And Herodias. A lesson in opposites. Interesting. Ooh, this is going to be good. I love Fulton Sheen, in case you didn't know.
Okay, so I have McRae at the Crossroads. Slightly different publisher. Now, this is the same publisher as the other one, but other ones, but a different cover type. This is McRae in Montmartre.
Montmartre. I think it's Montmartre. I'm not sure. My French is really off, but that is exactly how I see him standing. Because they mention him all the time being like a
like a boulder,
just
immovable.
Yep.
I love the way they described it at the beginning. I read it on Kindle, the first of the books, which is
the one I'm reading.
The one you're reading, which is
I forget which one it is. I don't have it with me.
My brain's not working right now.
Yeah.
But I had it on Kindle already. So I read it. I'm like, I'm enjoying the writing style. I'm going to check out the rest of his books. But the Kindle books were too expensive for me to consider. Couldn't find him on Libby. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to be looking for collections on eBay. So then the other one I found here is, so all these are in the same they were in the same bundle. It was a well-priced.
That's such a creepy cover.
It is a creepy cover.
It's a great cover.
Inspector McRae and the Burglar's Wife.
That's really freaky.
That is freaky. Typical, of the era. Yeah. I mean, what year is this? This is 95 cents, so probably in the 60s.
55. Because you said last
55. That makes sense because it's 75 cents.
Oh, I thought you said 95 cents.
No, 75 cents. Sorry, 95. You're right. 95 cents. That's expensive for 55.
Yeah.
But maybe France.
Yeah. Is it cents or is it
55. So it's
francs.
Oh no, it says cents.
Okay.
But maybe because they had to get a translator and everything.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That might have been upcharged.
It could be, or VAT or whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, it had to be translated into English.
Okay. My next one is another one by Fulton Sheen. It's an anthology, Archbishop Fulton Sheen, War and Peace. Not to be confused with the other War and Peace. Okay. He talks about, I'm just reading some of the bullet points here, the spirit of the Antichrist, immoral leaders, education, and societies, how personal sin is sickening our culture, and the cure for this pandemic. This is back when he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The need to unite for personal rights, including freedom of conscience. This is by Sophia Institute Press. I love their press. They have a lot of really good books. Print is really good. Cover is not anything special, but I'm trying to see when these are usually taken from his talks, I believe. I don't think he wrote. I mean, he has written books, but
1944 for that one. 1943 for that one.
what do you
So
look at?
7 Pillars of the
right.
Peace, 1944. Philosophies
Okay.
at War, 1943.
So my point is the stuff that he's talking about.
Yeah, all these things are written in the 40s.
These are written in the 40s. This particular anthology, I think he went to 1970. I'm not sure. Maybe a little earlier.
I know. Yeah.
But these are during the war years, 1941, 42, 43, 44. So, but my point in trying to look at the years is that these things that I'm reading on the back are still pertinent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to reading this. It looks really good. And this is another one that's got quite a few pages in it. Well, it looks like it has pages thick. It's only got almost 400.
Yeah, it's not even 400 yet.
I think this is going to be one of those ones I said, really? $3.99? Yes. $3.99.
You're almost there.
Yep, $3.99. Wait a minute.
No, I think you have more. I think you might get 400.
Ha!
You're
400.
just over 400.
401 pages. Let me see if they got a page for this as well. 401 pages. Yes. I had one that stopped at $3.99. Like,
Oh,
really?
that's frustrating. This one
Ooh, I like the print on that one.
is George Seminar Harcourt, Brace and World. Oh, the cat.
Yeah. The cat.
Yeah, so the cat, translated from the French. So I'm not even sure if this is Maigret.
I don't know what the cat is.
So this might not be.
Oh, look at the names. Emile Blouin. Oh, Emile Blouin.
So,
Marguerite.
this was in that same collection. Sometimes you end up getting surprises slid in there.
And sometimes the surprises are really awesome.
So we'll see what the cat is, because I have no idea, and it's just a hardcover like this, so I don't have any description.
It sounds like it might be a thief.
It sounds like, I'm wondering if it might be. This one is a little bit more beaten up than some of the other ones. So I'm interested. It has someone's name in it in 1989, August 4th, 1989.
That's Daddy's birthday.
So
I can't read it.
yeah, I couldn't completely read it either. Okay, you have one more and I have one more.
Yeah, my last book is it's by Pope John Paul II, Pope St. John Paul II, Memory and Identity, Conversations at the Dawn of a Millennium, Pope John Paul II. I like this picture on the back. I don't know if he's releasing the bird. It looks like he's releasing a dove or a pigeon or something. So, Pope John speaks for St. Paul II on global politics. This is the first time he spoke out, I guess.
Hmm.
So, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, I got a holy card in it.
Oh yeah, I always like when there's goodies inside. And then I have the last thing here. It's an anthology of 3. The anthology is called Maigret and the Mad Killers, but the titles are Maigret Hesitates, Maigret's Pickpocket, and Maigret and the Killer.
Ooh, sounds interesting.
So, one of those typical anthology type. Makes you think of any of the other anthology ones that I have. So,
Nice print.
And his film.
Oh, I like. Okay, great.
Bree, he, Brinny, Hinny, hooey ha.
Yes, that is for our other podcasts.
Although at least it's a book reference.
It is. It is. It is.
For Sin's Boy. But yes.
C.S. Lewis.
I wonder if these are shorter. These got to be shorter stories because
Yeah, maybe.
it's not a very big
Maybe
book.
novellas.
Because, okay, Maigret hesitates.
Yeah, you've got 122 pages, and here you've got 128 pages.
Mm-hmm.
These are probably novellas.
Yeah. So, and it goes to almost 400 pages.
Because
So.
usually I think most of the novels are like 200 pages.
Yeah, it just looks a bit thin to have only 3 books in it. Especially when you compare it to the cat.
Yeah. But the cat's got bigger print.
True.
Okay, so that is basically, wow, 55 minutes in. My book haul on Talia's book haul. I'm really happy that you joined us. I hope you liked what you saw and you enjoyed our conversation, such as it is. And I will try to put together another video in the nearest future. In the meantime, thank you for joining us for my meanderings, for Talia's meanderings, and we hope to see you next time we record. God bless. Have a great day.